What is going on, guys? This is Jigsaw from Gaming X, and this is the Zombies Wishlist episode 2, and you guys absolutely smashed the first episode. Like, I was expecting a few comments, but there's like 200 comments on that video, and they're all great ideas. That was just such an epic response, so I have to thank you guys. If you aren't familiar with the Wishlist series, you can click the annotation in the top left to go back to episode 1. I explain it there, but I'll give you a quick rundown. It's basically, you put all your great ideas for maps, perks, whatever, just general features into the comments below, and I will pick a few of them and I will talk about them in some epic zombie gameplay commentary type thing. So, first one up, we got DX Power 1245, and he wants a new item in the box called the Brain Bottle, which will be an equipment, and a bottle once opened will release a gas, and if a zombie steps into the gas, they will attack other zombies. You will receive 4. So basically what he's saying is you open the box, you get a brain bottle, kind of like a monkey bomb. You pick it up, you hit left bumper, you throw it. I think you throw it. He says open, but I'm just going to say you throw it, and then basically any zombies that step into this little field of gas will attack other zombies. And I think this is a great idea. We need more equipment, because right now we only have like the monkey bomb, really. I mean, we had the QED and some of that other stuff, but whatever. This would be really, really cool. Maybe change the name, whatever, but it's a really great idea. I think the zombies would have to insta-kill other zombies just to make it more effective in the higher rounds. And once they're done, maybe like 30 seconds of hitting each other, their heads would explode. Just to make it so like you could throw it into a horde and you don't have to worry about those zombies whatsoever. It'll just wipe them all out and they'll kill other zombies. I think that'd be a great idea. So thank you, DX Power 1245. And just a quick note, guys, if your comment or your idea doesn't make it into this video, then put it again into the next video, because obviously I can only have so many in each video, and they're all like such great ideas. So next up, we got Daniel Parcell. He wants a map idea of a prison, and he says similar layout to Verrucht, with many tight corridors and an open courtyard area in the center. Now I think this is a great idea. I've always I've seen this in the comments a lot in that video, episode 1. I've seen a map idea with a combination of tight corridors and open spaces, not too open. And I really agree, we need another map like this, because the map can't be too open like Call of the Dead, because then it's too easy, but it can't be like Verrucht, because that's just like, there's no place to run. I think Die Rise really gets this straight, because there's some open spots like on top of the roof or in the hotel, yet there's a lot of narrow corridors that really make interesting gameplay. Like Call of the Dead, you just run in circles and circles and circles and circles and circles, but this map, like, the running spots are kind of challenging, and it keeps you awake because you gotta like dodge the zombies, and you're not just running the exact same pattern perfectly. Now back to his idea, the prison. I've always wished Verrucht had like 5 floors, maybe like some zip lines between the floors, some teleporters, and then an open yard in the middle. I wish you could go in the middle, maybe definitely some obstacles, not just like an open square, because that would be way too OP. But I think a prison really opens up for some really cool gameplay, like certain weapons inside the cells and stuff, and like, you know, you've still all seen The Walking Dead. Like, that prison would be awesome, because there's like different floors and stuff. It just opens up for a lot of good gameplay. But yeah, just generally a map idea with narrow corridors and semi-open spaces would be awesome. Thank you, Daniel. Next up, Ryan404302 says Double Trouble soda, cost 8,000. The cost subject to change, whatever. And he says every and any weapon you get will be dual wielded, and that's why it costs so much. Now this is an interesting idea, because I think if you dual wield any weapon, all it's going to do is make you go through the ammo quicker. The fix to this I see, which would also fit in with the name Double Trouble, it doubles your ammo capacity. As long as you double your ammo capacity, I'm fine with the dual wielding. Otherwise, it would just be like double tap, and you'll just go through your ammo a lot faster, and there's really no other like point to it. But I could see this. I think they'd also have to make it so not every single weapon is dual wielded, because obviously if you get a DSR 50, I mean, it's kind of like it's odd. But I can see definitely 2 hammers just mowing away at some zombies. That would be completely awesome. But again, it would have to double your ammo capacity, so that when you got a max ammo, you got double the ammo. Otherwise, it would just be like having 2 guns shooting twice as fast, which I guess could have some use, but you just go through your ammo very quickly. There can be ways to make this work, Ryan. I see what you're going. I see where you're going with this, and I like it. Next up, Ben Weersma has something very simple to say, and I really agree with it. He says he wishes Treyarch would make Easter eggs like they did in Call of the Dead, a solo and co-op version. And this brings up just Easter eggs in general. I think they're losing a lot of interest. I don't know, like I really agree with you that there should be a solo and co-op version, but I think the Easter eggs are becoming too easy. I remember like Ascension, we were doing that for like a month, and obviously when PC gets it, they're gonna look in the code and stuff like that, but for the month that us Xbox players have it, it's so awesome. It's so suspenseful, like where are we gonna find the next one, and it's just like the community really bonds together sometimes. I mean, you'll see people like NGT, obviously, like going for 200 different videos of the Easter egg, but like it really, like, you'll meet new people, you'll be trying to figure out the Easter egg. It's really intense, and I wish the latest Easter eggs we found in like a week at the most, maybe a few days, like Shangri-La and stuff, but Ascension had an Easter egg that was going for like a month, and it was still going, and it was awesome. So just Easter eggs in general need to be more engaging and more difficult to find, I guess. I mean, but you do have to lead us. Like the Ascension thing had riddles for each next step, and it was hard to figure out, but it was still there. It was awesome. So I think they just need to improve on the Easter eggs in general and just make them more, I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this, but yeah, definitely a solo and a co-op version, because Call of Dead was great Easter egg wise, because even when you're playing solo, you get the big reward, the Wonder Waff. It was nice, and I agree with you, Ben. We should have solo and co-op versions of Easter eggs. Next up, Banjo Manjo 100 says he would like to see more Wonder Weapons, and he would like to have the Zap Wave Gun back from Moon. That is a great suggestion. Just Wonder Weapons in general. We need more interactive Wonder Weapons. Like the Vril from Call of the Dead had like 15 different uses. That's awesome. I loved the Moon one, how you could break it apart and put it back together. That was an awesome gun. It could kill a whole horde, and it could also be an emergency. You have to kill a few zombies to get through this doorway weapon. It was awesome, and I definitely do want to see more Wonder Weapons. The Sliquifier was mad. The jet gun definitely sucked from Transit. I absolutely hated it. But I agree with you, Banjo Manjo. More interactive Wonder Weapons with different uses. There needs to be, I don't know. Of course, I just missed the Wonder Waff. I mean, you could just bring that back and make me happy. But definitely more interactive Wonder Weapons would be awesome. Last but not least, we have Harley Fate, and he actually wrote on my Facebook page, which brings up a good point that I wanted to let you guys know. If you post things on my Twitter or Facebook, which the links are both in the description, you have a much greater chance of getting in the video, because I'm going to see that. There's not going to be that many people doing that, and everybody's in the comments, so you're pretty much guaranteed to get in the video if you do the Facebook page or the Twitter and you have a great idea. So thank you, Harley Fate, for bringing this up, and the links are in the description for both of these pages. Otherwise, just put your stuff in the comments and I will look through them like regular. So this guy says, for a map idea, hydrophobia, and he says 2 submarines connected by a water tunnel which will only fill up every few minutes and you have to swim between. Water has a limit, blah 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 blah. This makes easy for traps and hazards for the players. Now I definitely agree we need some sort of map like this. They need to bring back the interactive maps, like with a ton of different stuff you can do. Like Call of the Dead, I remember there were like all the zip lines, the flinger, the water slide in the back. That was awesome, and you're not seeing that much stuff anymore. I mean, Transit kind of tried to do the bus thing, but whatever. But I definitely do like this guy's idea of a water map and a water tunnel in between. That's kind of an interesting idea, like some time limit, some hazard that will make you stay in an area and like force you to use these guns and force you to do this. That is a great idea. Now for perks, he also has it's called the Creator, and basically it lets you fuse 2 weapons together in the pack-punch machine, pretty much making your own super weapon. Now, I see where you're going with this. I really, really like it, but maybe not a perk, because that wouldn't really, I don't really see how you drink it. Maybe you drink it and your 2 guns go together, but I'm really pulling for a machine that you put 2 guns in and then they go together. Now, this would take a lot of time and effort on Treyarch's part to script this and make all the different gun combinations, but this would definitely be awesome, because you know, it would take us a while to figure out what the best ones are. The best ones are pack-a-punch. Like, maybe make 2 guns that you combine, and it makes a gun that completely sucks, and then you pack-a-punch it, and it's like, whoa, this is awesome. But this definitely opens up. That's like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of guns. It would be pretty difficult for them to do this, so I don't see it happening, but it's definitely something to dream about. It is awesome, and I really like that idea. Now, another perk, he says 115 Jammer. I don't know if you should make this an equipment, or you just it is a perk and you hit a button, but basically it's something that you activate and it causes all the zombies on you to lose track of you and run back towards their windows or the center of the map, just run away from you. And that makes sense. I like the name of that as well, 115 Jammer, because it jams their 115 that is making them chase you and stuff. So it's awesome. It doesn't last too long, so it's not OP, but like it gives you enough time to pick up a player, and that's a great idea, Harley Fate. That is awesome. And also at the bottom he says that he wants the return of the old characters, or like let us buy the old maps like they did in Black Ops 1. And also I agree, I've seen that in the comments a few times. But that pretty much wraps it up, except for this guy. This is this guy, Dev81024. For the past like 10 videos he's put the exact same comment. So I don't think I could go without giving him a shout out right here for putting hello again. And if any of you have seen SNL, it really reminds me of Julian Assange. If you've seen that, look it up. But just every time, he's such a weird person. He's like, hello again, every single video. So Dev, just keep doing what you're doing. Alright, that pretty much wraps it up for the Zombies wish list. And again, if you want your idea in the next video, put it in the comments. Even if it doesn't make it into the next video, put it in the comments again, and then you'll have another chance, as again, I can only have so many in each video. I'm going to reiterate that if you post on my Twitter or Facebook page, then you have a better chance of being in the video, as I will see that first and primarily. Other than that, I've been Jigsaw from New Gaming X. I hope you liked the video. Please comment on all the ideas that were stated above. Put your comments on what you think, and also put your ideas into the comments again. I've been Jigsaw from New Gaming X. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.